Times Square, and this is probably the biggest subway station there is. Okay. You can even do your hair. There used to be 2 trains at this station. How many times a week do you take the train?
Yeah, almost every day.
Has it gotten better or worse over the last year?
Worse, 100% worse.
This is the subway station I need to use every single day to get anywhere, and every single day that I use it, it gets a little bit worse, even though it's brand new. Look at that, he found the only spot where he could sit. There's spikes everywhere except for right there on that electrical box. Now, 2 years ago, this was all completely redone. New turnstiles, new walkways, and you know, overall, it looks like it was expensive. They've even got like this art project on the wall here. There's also exposed wires and stuff being held up with rope. It's like they finished it, but as quickly and cheaply as they possibly could. But they've still got the really old machines, and unfortunately it's the same old service. This is supposed to tell you when the next train's coming, but since it doesn't say anything right now, it's anyone's guess when the train will be here. Oh, insufficient fare. See how it says 0 minutes? The train just came, and now I can't get on. I gotta buy a ticket. I love this interface. It's so high-tech. At least it's working today. When it gets really cold, sometimes the screen freezes up. No, go back, go back, go back. Unlimited. Look at that, $130. But you know something, in spite of the problems with the station itself, it's the service that's the real issue. You see this right here? There used to be 2 trains at this station, but one of them is shut down completely. That's the local train. You can still get the express, that's what I'm waiting for now, but the local goes just a couple of stops away from my office. With the express, I have to transfer, so I'm paying the same rate, but I'm getting less service. And the trains don't run as frequently. This is an above ground platform. It gets cold up here when it's windy and when it's snowing or raining. Well, luckily today isn't so bad, but there have been days where I've waited 20-30 minutes for a train and it's been like painfully cold. Since it's still January, we're probably gonna see a few of those days in the future. How cool is that view of New York going over the bridge? This is such an inspiring city. But you know, it's not easy to be inspired by something that is falling apart. I mean, what if you drove down a road every single day in your car and it was a really bumpy road? What if that was your experience on a daily basis? You might start to feel like the place where you live is poorly run and managed and is falling apart. Maybe it is. Now, to me, the subway being in a state of disrepair, it is the cheapest way to get anywhere. And since it's something a lot of people rely on, if it starts to break down, that's like the first step in the breakdown of everything else. I mean, if the trains aren't running on time, can't get to work on time, can't get to work on time, might miss an appointment, might miss that big opportunity, can't make your life better. It matters. Now, it's probably worth checking out a couple more stations so that you can see that any issues that I might experience personally aren't limited to the tiny little station that I take, which is in Queens. This is Times Square, and this is probably the biggest subway station there is. Look at all the trains. Pretty much anywhere you want to go, this will connect to. It has modern conveniences like elevator service, escalator service, and this is one of the few stations that has bathrooms. Okay, you know, I think I was expecting worse. There's a sink, it looks clean. There's a beauty mirror here with some writing on it, some inspirational sayings. You can even do your hair. Plus you got the dryer, you got the towels. There's actually a testing center right here. This is inside the actual station, makes it easy for New Yorkers who might need a test. No line either. I bet last week there were lines. This here's one of the platforms. It's still not much to look at. Banana peel. Other than that, it's clean over here, but I wouldn't exactly call it fancy. This is a place people visit before they see any other parts of New York. This is their first impression. And you figure that at least here, which is like where the ball drops, where all this stuff happens, then it would look amazing. It does kind of look amazing, but not the subway. That door just opened on its own. We need something to compare this to, and right now we're looking for the path. That right there pulling in is a PATH train. This is the subway that will take you to parts of New Jersey. It looks like the ticketing machines are the same. My guess is whatever happens in here. Okay, I think these more modern blue ones only sell PATH tickets. Interesting. The wait times look to be better than they were when I lived in New Jersey, 14 minutes to Hoboken. But I don't think we're at a point where this is like a marked improvement over the subway that I take every day. I just missed it. Roland and I both just got stiffed by that train. How many times a week do you take the train? Are you a regular on the train?
Regular on the train. I take it about, almost every day.
Has it gotten better or worse over the last year? What do you think?
Worse. 100% worse.
If there wasn't the subway, could you do the things that you need to do like every day? Would that even be possible?
It'll be expensive.
I'm a believer in the subway. I don't want it to fail, and I don't want to just complain about it. I hope they can get things straightened out. I do rely on it, and when I factor in my rent and my other bills, it's definitely, even though it's more money, still a small portion of the overall expensive existence of New York. And speaking of expensive, this is where I get my hair cut. This is another one of those places where I keep getting the same level of service, but each year the price just goes up and up and up. I don't even know what this is gonna cost today. But maybe the rate goes up because according to my barber, Albert, who's been cutting my hair for 10 years, my mouth gets smarter every year. Is that accurate?
Yep.
Oh, it feels so good. It's more money if he cleans my hair. I'm cheap. That's why I take the subway.
Your attention, please.
I'm at Grand
All
Central.
luggage and parcels must be attended at all times.
Which is one of the nicest buildings in the city. Really wish the trains looked like this everywhere, but I am here to run an errand.
I love your videos.
Thanks, man. I'm buying AirPods for my wife.
You're gonna get amazing husbands.
Did I make a mistake in buying these? I bought them for myself, and the little tip things, they didn't fit my ears properly, so I kept getting that error that only one was in, but my wife really wants them. I guess it's worth a shot. Yeah, she's really sick. She got tested. It's not that, but she's sick, so I figured today's the day. That right there is the Chrysler building. That's my favorite building in the whole city, and I think that subway terminal we came out of I don't have a favorite subway terminal anyways. Thank you for watching. Pick another video here or here. I will see you soon.